this young gentleman has been on my show before, but it was a good year ago, and he just grows and grows. He's in school and teaching and learning and writing more songs, and then he goes out and gets involved with the community, and we'll talk about some of that when he comes over to chat with me. But for right now, please welcome into your living room and get ready for some serious entertainment, Mr. Marco Fruit.
Hello, Dot.
Good,
Thanks
baby.
for bringing me into everyone's living room.
Absolutely.
I play guitar.
You do.
First, I'd like to read a poem, if you don't mind.
Okay.
The first one I ever memorized, it was written by a guy in Mystic named Joe McNeil, and it goes like this. And this is how he did it, too. I died. They buried me in the garden. The grass grew and tickled my chest. I laughed. Thank you.
You're a nutcase.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, here's a poem I wrote that I never memorized. It's called Pepsi Cans and PV Amps. I have to be careful not to pop the P's or hiss the S's. Peanut butter, prohibited, protein, fat. Meat is best, better than butter. Better, not bitter. Meat, eat, nash, goulash. Spinach, yum. Spinach and peanut butter. Why cringe? Spinach and PB. A PB and S. Peanut butter and spinach? Cottage cheese, please. Loud, raucous rock and roll music. Tastes good. Tastes better than the plasma and saline I ate yesterday afternoon. $15. Moon cheese. Munster. Fun with food. Rock and roll. Thank you.
Nice.
Wrote that in Colorado Springs, my last year in the Army. Friends and I were going down to give plasma at the end of a month so we could make our $15. It's the one and only time I ever did that because we were in line station to station to station for 4.5 hours. I divided by 15 by 4.5 and said, I think I'd rather just find a minimum wage job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So I should play some guitar.
Whatever you want to do, Marco, this is your show.
Or maybe I'll describe a guitar.
Like I said, whatever you want. That's beautiful. That looks new.
Mm-hmm. Do you know a Tony Palazzolo?
No.
Related to Mike Palazzolo, the bass player?
Okay.
Well, I bought this guitar on the Navajo reservation.
Okay.
It was handmade by a filmmaker named Shoni De La Rosa. And then I also bought a little cigarette pack amp that's just 3 watts, tiny little speaker, 9-volt battery. It was in the guitar case. I brought it to Westerly to have my friend Zach set it up and get it all real good. And Zach's wife looks in the case and says, is that tiny little amp that Tony Palazzolo helped make? And Zach said, yeah, it looks like it. I said, Tony, is he related to a Mike Palazzolo? He says, that's his brother. I said, you're kidding me. And he says, yeah, he's friends with the guy that makes those amps. He helped do all the patent law for it. So that is my small world story, part 1.
Small world story.
The following January, I'm in Anaheim at NAMM, and I'm telling the guy that made this amp this whole story about this guy, Tony, from Westerly, Rhode Island, and his brother, Mike, who plays his bass in bands that I know, and this and that. And this Italian guy, about as short as me, walks up between us, says, excuse me, could you say the part about Westerly, Rhode Island again? So I backtracked, and he puts out his hand and says, Tony Palazzolo, nice to meet you.
Nice.
So that's my 2-part small world story.